Hey, I'll play to you a little video here, vlog of how I've been building the house on top of my hill. I can show you more, because in this video you're gonna learn how far I got with it all. I also built a shed, which is here. I can show you that one as well, a little bit of it. I can show you much more. I built a mini shed for my tools. It was also Easter holiday and so on. And yeah, it's more like just a vlog behind of scenes of how I've been working on building all this stuff around my house. I have also built my membership program further. So far in this video I don't share with you a lot of behind the scenes of that work. It's more like just construction work, but I needed to document it all because later on when we get real reach here, we have all this story of what I'm doing recorded, documented, right? So yeah, I just decided I'm gonna put all of this on my YouTube channel anyway, so it's documented there, because now I'm sharing all behind of scenes of how I'm growing my membership program. Already in my other vlog videos right now, I am launching a new mini 17 a month program, and I'm growing it's not 97 a month, it's 79. So I changed the price of my existing membership program for new members, right? And the whole vlog videos are coming out fully focused on just me growing, building my membership program, and it's not combined with doing this construction work around my house, right? So that two more vlog videos right now coming out of me doing the construction work, and then the rest of me launching, growing my membership program, doing podcasts, doing weekly live workshops, signing new members, all condensed in just vlogs focused on that, right? And then in a month or two we're gonna merge and do a little combination of both. Beautiful day. I'm going to the church. It's Easter Sunday. People are sheep. Third part. Thomas from Slovenia.
Look at this first part. Just a second.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, look at this.
This is the first part. People are sheep.
And
Yes. But now that's the third one, right?
Yes.
Here we have the third one only in Slovenian language so far. So. Lukas ima že pripravljeno poslico.
Evo, Lazar gre trenirat. Mislim, da je kar ista liga. Možemo zdaj? Možda, mislim, da ne. Stretching.
Bravo.
Hvala.
Evo, idemo.
Jaz sam dva. Kolagen za mišiće.
Mišićake. There's a lot of horses and stuff here. And so I went to the Easter Monday church. It was outdoors, it was beautiful and nice. And look how many horses they have. I'm going to my brother's now, so I need to pass this event. I'm going to my brother's place, we're gonna do some work. Kaj je on tam parkiral zdaj?
Tam pomaga, da.
Ja, ne bi klej izložil. Ajde, še pilam se. Sile. Slovo. I found the tallest tower. This is so tall, very tall tower. We have this kind of beautiful river as well. It's quite nice today. I've been driving back home right now.
Imam tam neki pada.
Imamo neki domačega pojeda, vidiš. Hvala. Hvala nam na zdravje. Zdravje, od glavnem, ko smo glih hle. Zdravje.
Evo ti.
So here I helped the neighbor. I dealt with those heavy ones. I moved most of them down there from the left to the right. You can't see that, I didn't record it, right? It's very hot right now, but we help neighbors and they help us. That's how we succeed. My neighbor called me and gave me this kind of best ever meat ever and a liter of home wine and some good stuff. Wow. I packed this very well. Hello. Let's do some ninja work. So my plan now is to build the shed for the tools outside. I'm continuously working still on the build-up of the house up the hills, and I'm thinking of something very important. Look, I'll be honest, my energy is a bit low at the moment. I've been working so hard on all of the stuff. I've been pushing forward. I've been trying my best, right? I need to rest some or so, right? Or I need to get on the next new stepping stone of something that's gonna happen in my life that's gonna provide me with a lot of energy, right? And as I said last time in my video here, right, I'm looking for 10 quality people who will really care, who will do both, grow their membership program their own, and they will at the same time really want to support and be part of my community and really add value to it and invite other people to come into our community, and in exchange they're gonna get an affiliate commission for that. So I was thinking, like, where are these people and who are they, right? And long time ago I wanted to not just help another coach build their program. This used to, they mostly are life coaches, teachers who teach other people just certain regular life stuff, mindset, wellness, spiritual growth, and or teaching them how to do music or cook or whatever, right? But there exists another group of people who are business coaches, people teaching other people how to grow businesses, and more niched specifically, right? People teaching people how to grow their online businesses, right? People teaching how to run a podcast, how to be better at copywriting, how to do ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, how to do YouTube, right? How to grow on Instagram, how to build an email list, right? People who teach others the business stuff. So I think that I'm coming to the recognition that that's the path that I'm gonna need to take, right? Because let's say people who are life coaches or so, right? The only thing that they really want to do, right, is, okay, cool, they wanna help their own people, right? They are not that interested into the business growth of things. So it's hard for me to partner with them in some kind of way that we're gonna collab, like a two-way collab. Let's say do a podcast, or hey, do affiliate, right? Like, hey, send me referrals, or hey, I give you, promote you to my email list, because I can't, right? Because I have different people on my list. So now I really think that I'm gonna pull an initiative here that I am gonna connect with the business coaches type of people. I always wanted to, but I never thought that I'm ready. So I am gonna try to reach out to those and create content for those to come to me and partner up with them. And we are looking for 10 of them to partner up with me. Yes, I help them still to build their own membership program. So they don't do just one-on-one coaching. They don't do those kind of one-off offers, but they rather build a membership for themselves. But at the same time, we're gonna collab and send to each other referrals. They're gonna get more coaches to me. I'm gonna give them $40 per month affiliate and all these kind of things, right? So we're gonna follow the path, but it seems that we are taking a mini detour because I really want that boost of energy in my life, and I think that I could get it through this idea of finding the right people who care a lot. I'll talk to you more about this in the following clips sooner or later, right? Here I'm sitting in this shed. Let me show you something. Okay, we need to work on closing this shed and building shelves for the tools because I can't put my tools anywhere, and then I can't work if I can't put tools in some place like onto the shelves, right? Look, so even here I have tools, right? And that's not good. And look, I bought last time those OSB boards or so. I can close the shed with them, and I'll show you one more thing real quickly. For example, that's my kind of gym, right? Tools everywhere as well, right? And so I want to use this as a gym, okay? I don't want to have my tools here in this place because I want to work out here, right? And so I need to start closing that shed. I'll make a plan right now, and then I need to take care of this wood and just put it all in place. So look, this job makes the wood so much more smoother, right? It's quite an important job to do. I already painted, whoa, you can't even see me, but anyway, I already painted all of those, and I need to paint those for the shed now. I have just set up this pole here so I can close this area here. I'll put the door here. Here will be the door, and that will be a storage for the tools. The floor is clean, everything is sorted out. Narrow now. And another thing that I need to tell you is, right, like why I am building this mini shed here that's gonna be for tools, right? Because I can't store my tools anywhere because I have so many now, right? And I feel very scattered, right? So I'm gonna build this shed, put some shelves in there so I can store my tools and they're protected against the weather. And I already painted the wood down there as well, so I can then set up the poles for the upper house, right? For the door. Wow, look at this ninja job. So these here now are one shelf, second shelf, third shelf, and they are both, all of them, a little off the line, and the last one will also have a little extension at the end. And yeah, I just built my own sauna. That's a joke, but anyway. You know, here is something important that I have to say. All of this work on the building this mini workshop station, right? It sharpens your soul, your emotions, your spirit. 2-3 days I've been building this, so I have it half done. And right now I'm putting the roof on it because the old one was leaking, just so we protect the inside of it with we protect it of rain, right? Because rain destroys wood in 4 or 5 years, right? But it's been energetical, okay? It's been spiritually, like, you know, you stabilize, right? I can't always work in front of my computer, right? And I just spend time out here doing whatever stuff, and then I grow, right? So it's awesome to just spend 3, 4, 5 days on building something here, right? Some stuff, and we are getting ready for the big build-up up here, right? Some good practice here. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, let's go step by step forward, because the water, right, is leaking through the old roof a little bit, so then it all gets wet. Even the wood overnight was wet, so I'm putting these kind of plaster sheets on so it's waterproof, and then we can have a mini workshop. Out of this mini workshop, we're gonna then build the upper house, right? I'm using this kind of super tool that allows you to trace. For example, right now I'm tracing that corner and I'm getting this exact part out, so, and it's very much square to this line, right? So for example, I used this tool and I made this board right now, right? You see how I already cut it out, but now this corner here with that cut out is like perfectly aligned. In fact, just trust me, okay, trust me, you know, let's see if it fits, right? How nicely it fits, right? There you go, you can put the door. The door is a door, alright? So this is the outside light, right? And I pulled the cable from there going here. I pulled the cable and I installed the inside light now. So now I have a light in the shed as well. So a person can see the stuff in there, right? Oh no, they're coming to the bus station. They think they're gonna get food. Mate, no food. Don't come. No food. Don't come. Why you brought friends? No good. Don't bring friends, mate. Don't bring friends. No food for you. No. I wanna show you the whole mess. This was ridiculous amount of days right now of freaking rain and hard work. Look, dirty floor right in the house. Things freaking everywhere, right? Man, long night yesterday of work and stuff, like wind blew, this fell off. We had a beer, okay, no worries. Right here, tools, like here, gym equipment that nobody used. Here, mess. I did not have time to get clean with the clothes. Mess. What else we have? Freaking kitchen, man, like everything, tools everywhere, coffee extra, stuff that's not being cleaned up. Like, what the heck is going on, right? Mess. Pizza leftovers, mess. Look, all 4 working shoes so freaking dirty, right? Like, I think I need to wash them right now. My running kind of shoes so dirty, right, of work, right? Mess. Okay, no worries, construction zone here. Look around the house down here, freaking things everywhere, mess, right? Luckily right now I have extra shoes here that are still clean, because I'm gonna go for a workout right now. Even car not that clean, because we had cement drive around. So, you know, let's put this on. Here behind the house, right? Freaking things everywhere. A lot of mess, to be honest, right? So, you know. Now let me finally show you the biggest mess as well. Here, you see, this table gotta go somewhere, the ladder gotta be cleaned up. Hey, look at this mess. Oh, we gotta finish that soon right now. Tools freaking everywhere. Look at this mess behind here. This gotta be all cleaned up. Right? Like tools here unorganized. But hey, we put the door up yesterday, so can't even open because the whole mess here. Okay, tools will be from now on stored here. We'll work on the whole thing today, tomorrow and so on. But yeah, freaking mess. If we don't clean up the whole mess around the house, I can't begin that project up there, okay guys, so you know. So the spring officially woke up right now, to be honest. Finally sunny again after rain and cold winter. I committed today to do 2 months of very hard physical workout, get so in shape, build the online program. We build the house up here, we kill it, we never give up. We fly when the time is right. We fly, we make it hot, we make hot even hotter, we blow it up. Let's freaking go. Yeah, but we going nowhere if we don't clean stuff up, right? The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean all of those 4 shoes with a hose right now, so they can dry then and they get clean. And that hose last time broke, so I have bought a new hose. Let's use this right now. I mean, I have another one, the red one, but who needs the old one if we have this stretchy one? And it's from Parkside, so that's even better. Close the hose. We might not need this because I have a better one, so put it in the back pocket. I like this new type of hose. Look at these, let's... There you go. Another extra thing that we don't need. Alright, so we got the new hose. We got the old thing, which I really like. Attach it, spray it. Right now I'm continuing my work up here. I have already covered the plumbing box right with the dirt, and now I still need to dig the red hose into the ground, right, to cover the whole thing. So that's my physical workout for today. Yeah, here is the plan. Okay, number one, we need to keep creating content. We need to keep signing members into our program. That's the number one. Number two, we have a goal now to get to 20 people, like a new group, 10, 15, 20 people of serious people, active members who do the work, but they also actively refer more members into our program, right? So that's the number two. Okay, number three, what was the number three then, right?
Maybe the podcast thing?
Oh, the number three, yes. The number three is us launching a podcast. So number three, we launch a podcast. We do partnerships with those people from our leadership group and with new people. Through the podcast, we're gonna meet new people who we're gonna, the people that I'm gonna talk to, right? The podcast people. And I'm gonna try to get some of them also sign into our membership program so we partner up. And the podcast will grow our YouTube channel. It will get me to speak with people, reach more people, build an email list, and then I'm gonna invite everyone from the email list to the live classes. So the podcast number three is gonna connect it all for us, right? So I'm going for a workout right now. I'll show you the routine. We have to run across the village first to warm up. Then we're gonna do sprints up to the hill. I'll show you those. And then we finish strong in my garage. We're gonna do the weightlifting workout, okay? But I'll tell you this, it only takes around like 2, 3, 4 minutes for the body to warm up, and then it's an animal. Here is the key to these workouts. Like we every day, I gotta push over the freaking edge. So the body just becomes so strong on its own, it shapes itself, it's powerful, it's a machine. Here we're gonna run down first for a warm-up, go up to down there, come back, we're gonna run up this hill, and we're gonna go up this hill, and then we're gonna do sprints up there. While I'm at it, I'll tell you something. I lost 2 members out of my program that were not aligned anymore, so I am going down with the program a bit, but we are relaunching the group. I'm only looking for the right people who really align with my story, with my vision, with what we're gonna do together. Hey cows, hello, good morning. What's good today? Are you alright? Hello, hello. Here is where we turn around. We turn around at the crossing. Nice. This is where the warm-up hill begins. Quite steep. There is my house and stuff. See that? This is a warm-up hill. We gotta get up there and then we'll do sprints up there. My legs are already a bit warmed up, they are lighter, but I'm still dragging them a lot. So here we are, back at the bus station. This is the entry to my village house system. Hello cows, hello. Good afternoon. Look how chill they are while I'm freaking at it. Don't ever give up. Keep going, keep the pace. Hello, good morning. We can't give up now. And that's like it's for a warm-up only. Just for warm-up. Now the key here is to not stop. Just keep moving the legs. Even if you slow down, we gotta just keep moving. That's the plan. Because the body hasn't warmed up yet. But if I wanna do sprints, let me freaking warm them up. I can get this done. I shifted the gear now. Can't run, otherwise I'll be sore tomorrow. This is just a warm-up walk now. It doesn't make sense to sprint. Let's freaking finish strong. Here now is the Karol's house. He always helps me with the iron stuff. Karol, živo? Živo, Karol. Yes, Graham. God. Kako je? He said, come. We'll have a drink after this workout of yours. I'm like, are you kidding me? Here is now where I come to the hill where I'm gonna do some sprints and so on. And then later I'm gonna show you the view. Come on, this is only the number 1 out of 10. Look at this. Come on, 1, 2, 3. And then I come to this point and we go again. Come on, let's go. Here we go. 3 out of 10 done. Let's go, another one. Here, you gotta keep up the pace, you know. Now the legs are working. Now we are burning. Now we are on fire. And then I can rest going downwards, right? Come on. Nice, one more, let's go. Woo! And 6 more. Here we go, 5 more. By the way, this is called goal orientation. So if the goal is 10, can you do them all? That's my 6th one. And then 4 more. Come on. See, you naturally do it. The body will do it for you if you programmed it. Come on, push to the end. Here we go. 4 more, see ya. There you go. That's number 10. No bread, no soul. spiritual-less. What's the word? If you think that that's the whole thing that I got in me, right, that's not enough. Working out, like going up, is not enough. You also gotta go down, which means I'm gonna go to my garage ASAP and do some weightlifting, because stamina is awesome, but hey, we gotta build up the muscles as well, the system, the core, the strength. Žijo! Evo, one su u akciji. Koja se dogaja? Kdo pa je postavil te stebre? Ali na hitro, ki smo rekli, a vidite, boste tudi enega, ne?
Ne, jaz sem že prej.
Zdravi. Žijo. Za drevesa rezati imam. Ja. Bo. Imam take doma, imam.
Evo, tudi ti mi to še na krpo.
Čak, moram jaz tako malo prijeti. Evo. Vedno nekaj vštimamo, evo. On my way back I stopped at the neighbor. Look, he gave me this kind of stuff. I will use this to level up the poles, right? On the weekend I'll be set. Don't worry, let's freaking go. This is the house. There is a mini cat guarding the shed. Hello. I bet I wanna see if the cat will eat the fat, the meat. Kitty, I have for you meat. Look, eat this, mate. You like it, right? I think he kind of likes it, but we'll see about that, alright? See ya, mini cat. I'll be back. So much more to clean up, you see? And then we begin with the jobs down there. I just came from a very hard workout out here. Now I need to cook. You see, I'm still after shower and wet. I need to cook food now, and then video editing and more work. Here, food for me now. You know, we gotta eat strong so then we can work further. One of the plans is that we gotta start making measurements for the house poles to go up, right? So. And the other thing is we need to plan the mastermind, the group growth and the podcast growth, and finding another teammate, because we just lost one to work with me. Things are moving smoothly, very well. I'm gonna go speak with Sean right now. We already worked on video editing and we're gonna get to know the new teammate. You see, some of my members, some of my clients are really happy, and they're also willing to participate in the idea of getting more people into our program, supporting one another, and so on. Things are going real well. So I bought this, and we're gonna also install it now to here, so we can, lock the whole thing. You see, after the session that we just had in there with my clients and with the teammates, now we're gonna continue the job out here for an hour, and then we're gonna go back to computer work. I also need to still close that part, right? And then I'll start putting the tools into the shed. But another thing that we need to do today is we need to start preparing the measurements and stuff for the poles, because the poles can already start going up. And I'm gonna use this tool. I'm gonna go up to the foundations, to the poles, and I'm gonna measure the difference between the heights of each foundation of the pole, so we know how to cut them then. For right now, the only thing that I really want and need to know is the height of these two main posts at the bottom here, because they are gonna be the highest poles. They're gonna be 5 meters high. And the back poles, I wanna see how high they are, because those are the 4 posts that I need to cut before I set them all up here. So I need to cut them on the floor, so when they come here they already are completely leveled on top, and we can know the difference of how high each of those 4 poles needs to be by knowing what's the height difference between each of the 4 foundations. I'll show you now. So these are the tools that we're gonna need right now, and This is, by the way, the old kind of system of leveling things up with this water leveler, right? So what I'm gonna do is we put one of these guys here, we attach one water leveler to it, we go there to the other side, we do the same with the other one, we come back and we see then the height difference. So we're gonna check now the number here on the left side of it, and it's at around 8.9, as you can see, almost 9. I'm gonna go now to the right side to see the number there, and here it's at around 6.5. I'll now do some calculations and I'll come up with the difference between the height of this foundation and that foundation, so we know the difference between those. So I have done some calculations and I figured out that this right pole here is 1.1 inch higher than the left pole there, which means that if the left one is lower and the right one is higher, right, the left one, the wood will need to be 1.1 inch longer or higher than this one, and then we're gonna have perfect level of the roof on top. Okay, don't overthink this. I'm overthinking this stuff all the time, it seems, but hopefully it all works out, otherwise we'll make adjustments later. Let me now measure the other two as well, and we're good for today. Trust me, I'm overthinking, but sometimes you gotta think things over. You know, this house plan, same thing as with growing an online coaching practice. You know, you gotta sometimes think about stuff, and on the other side you gotta go with a flow and be guided or so, right? Funny enough, you remember yesterday when I used the water leveler, right? There is another method with which you can check the difference between heights of the poles, right? You know, if I have a long pole, I can put that on a level and I can see how higher or lower it comes with the other foundation for the pole, right? So that's another way to check the difference between levels. I am double checking my measurements of yesterday because I really want to measure these correctly 100% before I make any cuts to the wood, because then there is no way back, right? But just saying that there is more ways, and the water leveling method, trust me, it's a little annoying, right? So I might not use it anymore, right? Also, this measurement now shows, right, that this one is lower for 2.4 centimeters, which is around 1 inch or so, right? So just confirmed right now that both methods work. And now here I am checking the difference between the height of the lower pole and the upper pole, right? So we know how much the upper one needs to be shorter or longer or whatever than the bottom one. Don't worry what I'm saying, right? We are just double checking all the numbers, so when we cut those poles today, tomorrow, the sizes, everything is perfect. The neighbor gave me this beautiful setup to eat. The plan today, now simple. First we'll take measurements up there to make a squarish square, and then down here we're gonna cut the poles, cut the wood, and we're gonna prepare the foundation for the first poles to go up. In fact, they're gonna probably go up, right? Let's freaking go.
I am just making sure that the square is done correctly, and I'll select where the holes will be so we can drill already.
So what I'm doing is I'm simply gonna be putting these stands down below here, right, into a perfect square amongst one another. I'll do this with this tool just to make sure that, and then I'm gonna make black markings for each of the holes so I can drill, take those away, go down to my workshop then and prepare everything for the build up. Okay, I got them roughly square. This one will be called front left, facing this way, because we're gonna take it away now and we're gonna drill holes at the marks of mine. We got holes now. We got 4 holes on each now. We'll be ready now to put some wooden poles up. So yesterday I I asked ChatGPT, hey ChatGPT, these 2 poles are 3 meters apart and one is 20 centimeters lower than the other. What's gonna be the angle on which, right, they will be connected or so, right? So this tool allows me to create here a line on a certain angle. For example, here you see 40 degrees, right? That would be a 40-degree angle. Or if you go 45, right? For example, 45 would be that, right? That's half of the 90, right? But ChatGPT said to me that I need a 4-degree angle on which they will be connected, right? So I need to now cut this on a 4-degree angle, and the roof will be going up this way, so I need that angle. So that's a 4-degree angle, and we'll do the same here. So that cut yesterday that I set up was wrong. I mean, I was not thinking this way yet yesterday. So that is just the measurement of, so we do 4-degree angle here as well, right? And then, by the way, this tool is very handy. And then we turn this around, and this tool allows me now to do a perfect 90-degree selection here. So this way we need perfect 90-degree as well here. Alright, so we're gonna cut that way, 90-degree. Alright, so we turn around, we're gonna connect the dots further. So much work done. Look at all of these tools that I needed for this job to be done. Never ending. 4 poles prepared. I'll tell you one thing right now. But hey, first look, each of them has a shoe now, so I attached them very, very precisely, very well. But I tell you this, if I did one mistake, if one measurement is wrong, oh, I will need to spend some time tomorrow. Like, imagine I cut something too short, or something's too long, or accidentally I put one of the feet wrong oh, we'll see the progress tomorrow. But look, I tried my best. Hard work, midnight, almost maybe 1 a.m. We keep it up, okay? So I'm leveling up things now with what the neighbor gave me last time. This is, I think, sink in English. Put this way leveled, nice. Put the other way leveled, nice. And this will be, you know, the first pole up. Trust me, here on the video it looks like I did this in 1 minute. It took me more than 45, if not an hour, to be honest. Because those screws, they just didn't wanna like get traction. But then after they did, it's very strong, very, very good. That thing is staying up now. We need 3, 4, 5 more. 3 more, I mean, so it gets to 4. And then we connect them amongst one another, and we're gonna have the first building set up this weekend. Wow. We have a problem now. The next pole that I'm gonna set up is 30% longer than the one that I just did. I gotta do this right now, and overnight I'll do the other 2 then. Now this second one, trust me, is huge. And the first one, that one, was signified by the sun, because there was sun before. Now this one, as you saw, is signified by a moon, because the moon is up there. Later on, there is 2 more poles which I'm gonna set up and put up, and I'll see what those guys will be signified with, right? They are not completely leveled yet, because it's very hard to do it from the bottom, but when I will connect them all with wood, trust me, we'll put them all nicely in level. I need to tell you something real quick. When I was setting up that other number 3 pole, the wind suddenly blew. So I felt like the sign of that 3rd pole is wind, air, right? And then I was like, oh, what would this 4th pole signify? And I was like, either Earth or whatever. I looked up and I saw the stars. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I was setting up this pole, the last pole, and I had quite, not really a challenge, but I needed to align the bolts really well. So I was like, okay, alignment, stars. New day, new opportunity. Just woke up from a nap. I cleaned up a lot at the house today, and today we have a project to work on. We need to build the floor. I could put the flooring up so it holds the whole structure together. Here we have the first 4 poles up. Quite nice, huh? and I need to put the flooring up now, so the whole structure will be held together. This is just temporary woods that are holding all of them together, so they didn't fall overnight. Yeah, let's begin. Painted those so they match the standard. I got a bunch of screws to work with. How do you like my shed? It's got a door. We need to put the thing that locks it on. We gotta do that soon. I got the wood all planed and ready. We'll carry it up and we'll begin the journey. I also bought these 5 of these solar lights for very cheap. I don't think they're gonna be good enough, but we'll see tonight. You see, guys, all of this for this one moment. Perfect leveling. And here we'll put the hanger that's gonna hold this wood. It's gonna be double strength, and we'll cut a little extra because this is not plumb yet. I mean, we'll leave it a little extra. This is not plumb yet because we need to push these two guys, the two poles, a little apart. So that's why I'm gonna cut a little further than I have to. So this wood is gonna push them each out a bit, right? And yeah, let's keep working, okay? Look, I want to put this second guy in so they can join, right? But you see how it can't actually go down because there is not enough space, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is how important the tools are, right? Imagine now I have this screwdriver, which I can just put in between here, like that, and I can just like use a hammer now and open up a bit with a screwdriver, and now the guy is in, right? And then it will go down. For example, I'll drive it down more, but do you get the point? How important the tools, the correct tools are, like, that create power, right? These two here will carry the whole load of the floor, and this is gonna be very strong. It's only 2 screws in. I need to add another 3 because we really want to make sure this is the best jack. I'll just show you really quickly how the screws go in, like they just flow like. It's time to go eat some food. Ding ding, hey guys, come, ding ding. Next day, another hour. You can see the podium is getting there now. Today my job is to finish the podium, but I want to show you something real quick. Look at this. Was I a little lucky, or you know, I'm a good ninja worker? So all very much leveled, all plumb. The wind just blew off the leveler, but anyways, all plumb. Let's now continue. I'll tell you this is a secret knowledge, so don't share. Up here is quite more free flow than down there or whatever. Wind, birds chirping, nature. Just to give you an idea of how high this is, that's like so high. By the way, do you see the moon, right? This pole, by the way, is called the moon, right? A moon pole. How high I was. Now I'm standing here on this kind of floor, but I was up there, man. That was like so high. A little shaky. Yeah, that's life. Let's go. So I'm putting now the other pole up, and this side had a nice floor, right, where I was able to go up, but that one is a little different. So I have come up with like a nice creative method, and I have put this pole, whatever wooden pole here, and I already put the ladder on it like that, and I attached the ladder so it cannot slip, and also I attached this wooden pole so it cannot really slip, and I'm good. And I'll tell you this, if anything goes wrong, it's gonna be on the camera. I'm just kidding. Okay, quite a progress for the day. I will maybe put this pole up as well, but that is so high. Like, how do you even get it from there to here? Oh man, that's a whole new project. So I was thinking either put it now or leave it for later and just work from the back, and then at the end when everything's more sturdy I put it. Anyway, just one last thing I'll show you. I go get this, I needed this, because those two poles are a little bit one toward another. and I need a lever with which I am gonna pull them apart. I am gonna attach a few screws to the boards and then I'm gonna pull with this lever and I'm gonna get some space. I have a secret to tell you. I created this kind of brace where I'm gonna put my last pole attached a little bit kind of to, and then I'm gonna go on the other side on the ladder, screw it there first. Here it's gonna be holding it anyway. I'll screw it there first a little bit kind of. I'll move here, I'll screw it temporarily forever, not temporarily, permanently, and then I'll go back there and permanently finish it there as well. That's a good job. Just brought this extra wood home. There was no other way for me to get this home rather than this super job, to be honest. Just started raining, but how much of time I spent finalizing the upper job on the ladder. Wow, that was so hard. Anyway, patience is key here. Getting quite late in the town. Hey, by the way, do you see this bruise, right? I got this bruise like yesterday, 2 days ago in fact, at the boxing class. I fought few sparring sessions and one of them was real hard and you know, we exchanged a few hits with the other guy. He very strong and I get a hit somewhere here or so, no worries, 2 hits. But the first day I did not even have a bruise, right? Now here is the thing, right? The veins here are very weak, right? So whenever you get hit, the vein just breaks in there, okay? So I actually was not injured or it didn't hurt or whatever, right? It's just that I have a sign on my face now, a signature, right? That I'm a fighter. I read this from my face, right? And I'm reading it as being emotionally responsible, right? That's kind of a sign of what I worked on really hard and I was not that good at it, and it seems that I got punched in the face and let it heal now. I'm doing a lot of woodworking. I need to take these 2 poles up now and set them up. I'll show you. I am setting up this back room now of the house. As you can see, I already have put up the whole frame. I covered it with a plastic foil over a few rainy days so it doesn't get all wet and I can work under, but yeah, no more rain for the next week hopefully so. Loading this much of wood is now already like, it's like a process. Like, look how much wood I put in my car. It's not like we already have a lot of wood. We need more stuff, okay? So we need to offload this right now. Let's go. I have quite a beautiful day today and I was thinking that we just go and progress with some work and so. I painted all of this wood and prepared it a little different colors and we're gonna do the roof now. Finally, no more need for the ladder. Now I can work from top of the house, the roof I mean. Now we just gotta flow it. Here we go. I'll be a little secret with you. I've been working on the project for 2, 3, 4 days, if not weeks to be honest. And yeah, look, we are progressing very nicely and yeah, we're gonna get there, okay? We gotta keep going. Look, this is the injury that I had last time in my boxing class, right? And yeah, we are healing. Because what I need is a revelation. That's what I need. I have been climbing high now for the last few months, weeks, even years, right? And it's very hard, to be honest, to just keep grinding. So I think I am getting there. I have created this space now here that I need to finalize so I can restart the whole growth journey and I can finally get rid of the depression that was deep inside of me and start living again. I'm almost ready for the next chapter. By the way, did you know that I am now creating those patterns completely like randomly? You know, I have three types of... I painted the sheets, right? They are 3 different colors and so on. And I'm just experimenting, right? One of the rules that I have learned recently last time is the rule of random. Often we don't even need to overthink things. We just gotta do the random thing and it turns out perfectly, right? So that's a reminder of the rule of random, that rooftop. Here we got the delivery from the postman. So small and tiny. Wow, let's work with it. It's time for the first mini drone flight. This is very mini drone, to be honest. We are getting this awesome controller with it. You know, I'm an expert drone operator from a long time before, but now I got myself this new drone because I really wanted to have the small tiny one which I can take any kind of place. Just like, look, it's the size of my palm, right? So probably this will be the takeoff position for this first flight.
Home point updated.
Quite a smooth flight, look. Smooth drone operator as well. Tiny little drone, but so cool, nice. So here I am at the greenhouse right now. By the way, this greenhouse, right, is very close to my house. You can see there on the left is the greenhouse. But there to the right, where I'm gonna fly now next, is my house and my build. Yesterday I couldn't finish the job. I was left with only 1/4 of poles set up, so I'll finish it right now today. The goal is that the roof is covered today. I will isolate it and then we're done going to the next stage of work. See how the roof is almost done. So today this will be done. Yeah, you see, the job is half done. I'll finish it now. We will then isolate the roof so tomorrow rain cannot go through it anymore, and we got the roof done then. And yeah, we have then secured the position. As you can see, I'm kind of enjoying the view and stuff, and then we plan the next stuff, the new stuff, and we'll see where all of this goes. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog video. Have fun. See ya.